Alright, so version 5.7 is right around the corner, and even though Hoyoverse hasn't officially revealed the banners yet, we already have a pretty solid idea of what the lineup's going to be. This time, it's a really interesting mix of characters, both new and returning, and some fresh team building opportunities as well. In this video, I'll break down everything we know so far, explain why the information is considered reliable, and even give you my prediction on how the phases might be split. Plus, we'll talk about synergy, team roles, and what kind of comps you might want to start preparing, especially if you're thinking of pulling for Skirk or Mavuika. So, here's what the full character lineup looks like for version 5.7. The 5-star characters are Skirk, Mavuika, Emilie, and Shenhe. On the 4-star side, we've got Dahlia and Yaoyao confirmed, with 4 more unconfirmed 4-stars expected to round out the phases. It's a pretty diverse group, Skirk finally making her debut, Mavuika returning after a short break, and 2 popular supports, Emilie and Shenhe, both coming back for reruns. Now, you might be asking, if Hoyo hasn't announced this yet, how can we be sure? Well, this information has been consistently reported by multiple top leakers, including HomDG Cat. These guys have a really solid track record, especially when it comes to full banner predictions. They've nailed both 5-star and 4-star lineups patch after patch. On top of that, the data lines up with beta server findings and splash art leaks that have circulated over the past few weeks. So unless Hoyoverse decides to do a full pivot at the last minute, this is basically the final list. That said, while the characters themselves are more or less confirmed, we still don't know the official phase order. In recent patches, Hoyoverse has been delaying the announcement of phase splits, sometimes until right before the livestream. And it looks like that's happening again in 5.7. So, we're left to speculate. But based on patterns and past banner structures, we can make some pretty reasonable guesses. Here's my prediction: I think Phase 1 will feature Skirk and Emilie, while Phase 2 will be Mavuika and Shenhe. This isn't based on leaks, it's just an educated guess. Hoyoverse usually places new characters in Phase 1 to maximize early hype and pull volume. Skirk being a long-awaited Abyss Swordmaster makes her a strong candidate for that first phase. Emilie's rerun fits well here too. She's a Fontaine character with a niche, reaction-heavy playstyle that complements Skirk's raw burst damage. Mavuika and Shenhe, both reruns, would then take the second half. That phase would lean more into support and reaction synergy, especially for Cryo and Pyro teams. It also creates a nice element spread across both phases, with Cryo, Pyro, and Dendro support options appearing across the patch. Let's take a deeper look at what Phase 1 could look like with Skirk and Emilie. Skirk is expected to be a Cryo Sword DPS who specializes in fast-paced gameplay. She reportedly uses energy points, similar to Mavuika's burst, and her kit focuses on powerful quick attacks. She thrives in fast-paced comps where she can capitalize on hydro reactions like freeze. Emilie, returning for her first rerun, is a Dendro support from Fontaine who applies burning and quicken effects consistently while boosting team reaction damage. She's great in Burgeon setups and enables a lot of off-meta reactions that work surprisingly well. As for the 4-stars in this phase, we have Dahlia and Yaoyao confirmed. Dahlia is a new Hydro Sword user for Mondstadt. His kit includes Hydro Shield, Minor Healing, and Burst Freeze setups. Yaoyao is a Dendro healer from Liyue who pairs extremely well with Emilie for sustained reaction support. She provides healing through her Radish summons and works great in Bloom or Hyperbloom comps. Now let's look at Phase 2 with Mavuika and Shenhe. Mavuika is a Pyro Claymore user from Natlan who excels in charged attack play and AoE Pyro damage. She's flashy, mobile, and ideal for Burgeon or Mono Pyro comps. Since her last run, players have started appreciating her more thanks to better team synergy options. Shenhe, of course, is a Cryo support unit who boosts Cryo DMG and Shred resistances. She's an incredible partner for Ayaka, Ganyu, or even Chongyun-based comps. Her burst and skill both offer significant value in freeze and melt teams. The other 4-stars are still up in the air. Some likely picks include Xingqiu for Hydro synergy with Skirk, Sucrose for EM boosting, or even Kale for a free-to-play Dendro enabler. Another wildcard could be Farazan as an Anemo support. So, even though we don't have the official phase order just yet, the full character list for version 5.7 is more or less locked in thanks to consistent and credible leaks. If you're looking to plan ahead, this is the best structure to prep. Let me know in the comments which phase you're more excited about. Are you aiming for the long-awaited Master Swordswoman Skirk, or finally getting Mavuika in her first rerun, or will you pull for Shenhe and Emilie to add them in your roster? Either way, it's a solid patch and one worth saving for. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again next time.